Oh, this is Michelle Lee, casting director extraordinaire.
Hi, Vogue.
Hello, Vogue. We are in Paris in the Morell. It is very early, it's 7 a.m. Come with me, we're gonna go to the Dior Couture show. My name is Lulu Tenney from Brooklyn, New York, and I am temporarily living in Paris. I have a life here, it feels, which is crazy to think about, that like, I feel kind of settled in Paris at this point. Delicious. I would have unpacked for you guys, but the airline lost all my luggage. I kind of came to terms with it. I was like, you know what? Stuff. Who needs it? I'll be a minimalist. Let's try it on. Let me know what you think. I don't have a full-length mirror, so I've really just been guessing. Hello. Je ne sais pas. C'est moi. C'est ça. Voilà. These are some of the things that I just bring with me when I'm traveling from New York. And it just kind of reminds me of a life outside of where I am. Because you get homesick and you miss familiarity, and being away a lot, you kind of forget that there's anything else. The first experience I had as a model was a funny story because I was in New York, upstate, at my sleepaway camp that I had been going to for 10 years. And I got kind of like a telegram, like a modern day telegram. And then I got it and it was like, we have to pull you out of camp a couple days early because this person named Steven Meisel wants to shoot you for Italian Vogue cover. And I was like, damn it, I'm gonna miss like the closing campfire. My first instinct was sadness that I was missing that. And then my dad picked me up early. We drove straight down to the city. It's a massive studio, and it was just so grand. And like, I walk in, and like, Steven's smoking a cigarette behind the camera. He asks me to request a song for when we're shooting. So I requested She's Not There, and that was just like, that for me was the first fashion moment I ever had. Him cranking that in the studio. And I think that's the moment we got the cover. It was really exciting. This is me, baby Lulu, age 15. Okay, it is 8 a.m., call time was 7 a.m., so we're a little bit late, we should go. Look at the light right now. What? What? Dior is my first show I ever did in Paris. I had been exclusive for Calvin Klein for 2.5 years, 3 years in New York. And then my first season kind of doing the whole rounds, doing Milan, Paris. Yeah, this was my first show here, and I was so excited about it because it's, you know, it's Dior. It's like a pretty huge deal. The goal is to act, honestly. And I've been doing more of it recently. I mean, I was doing it like at my high school 3 or 4 hours a day. It was a really intensive school. I mean, it's the school, like, not to like name drop, like Timothée Chalamet, you know, Jennifer Aniston, Al Pacino, Nicki Minaj. Like, there's a really cool alumni list. We're here. Let's go. Some extensions. Yeah, it can be really crazy sometimes just doing the whole modeling thing because your days are just like jam-packed sometimes. So today I'm doing the Dior show at 2:30, and then I'm going straight to rehearsal by the Eiffel Tower, getting on a motorbike to get there. You guys will catch me. It's gonna be wild. But for the most part, it's normal life with an abnormal job. These are the shoes. Here I am. Before I walk, I try to not be really affected by the environment because usually there's a lot of people and it's kind of stressful if you let it be. So I think it's all about kind of finding a walk that feels natural and good for you, relaxed, and genuine, I suppose, and then also mixed in with what the designer wants. So I think for this dress that I'm going to be wearing, I feel very poised and elegant and mature, but I know that Maria Grazia also likes a very powerful, strong walk, so maybe I do something like this. So walking, eyeline forward, relaxed, strong, you know, not too mad, happy, calm energy. And then over here, that's the camera that you look at that has the Vogue runway picture. So this is the most important part of the walk. This is the picture that's gonna be everywhere. This is the picture that people see from the Dior couture show. So, nail that, get out of there. How was that? This is the final look. Vogue, thank you so much for coming with me today to the Dior Couture Show in Paris. Au revoir, mes amis! I wish people knew that I can do this trick with my ear.